Filming live from the firehouse, it's Good Night with Christopher Blue. Special guest, Yuri Williams. I'm your co-host, Reverb, and here's your host, Christopher Blue.
Hello and welcome to Good Night with Christopher Blue. I'm Christopher Blue, and we have a wonderful show for you tonight. I should not have put that down already. That's okay. Hello again. Tonight, our special guest, hey Reverb, our special guest has done some awesome charity in this world, and I really wanted to talk to him. But before we get to that, I want to thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified whenever we upload new content. When we come back, Yuri Williams.
Hey, you're a retriever, right? How about you go retrieve me some Christopher Blue merch? Well, if you're not going to go retrieve it, how am I supposed to get it? Oh. Well, that's a good idea. Thank you.
You don't have to ask your dog anymore. Just go to the link in the description down below and get some awesome merch.
Welcome back. Reverb, we've done a lot of real-life superhero work.
A little bit.
Yeah, so tonight's guest is a real-life superhero in his own right, although he had never heard about the real-life superhero community before I contacted him.
Huh.
So, take it away out of studio, Yuri Williams.
Thank you, Chris. I am here with, now, is it Yuri Williams?
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm known for butchering names, so it's good to know that I got one right. Yuri, you are a light in this world. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. You've done some amazing work, a lot like what real-life superheroes do. Have you ever heard of the real-life superhero community before I had contacted you? Not at all?
No.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy because most of us who start out, we do this just to do good, and then we stumble upon the community. But you have done so much good. Do you work with a group of people, or do you mostly just head this yourself?
I mean, I have volunteers, but a lot of the time, people are working, and I hate bugging people. But there's times that I do need volunteers, but majority of the time, I just get up and do the footwork myself.
For sure, for sure. Now, I guess explain to the audience what exactly is it that you do?
I service animals, children with special needs, disabilities, those battling illnesses, veterans, the elderly community, and just anybody in need of uplifting.
Yeah. I first heard about you through the news. You had met Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And what were you doing? What was the event that caught the attention of the news?
To be honest, I don't know how GMA found me. I'm always doing stuff, and people, they look at my Instagram or social media and repost it and share it. But I think I want to say GMA caught me because I went viral last year. One of the children that we visited, one of the videos, I was a Centilorian, and that video went viral, and that's when I think they caught wind of what I was doing.
That's awesome. You just got home recently from a big event that you were doing, where you were doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
Could you explain exactly what you were doing?
Yeah, we do this tour. This will be This is our fourth year doing it. It's called the Hope for the Holidays, where we service all the people that I previously mentioned, and we pick, we'll raffle each name in the state, and some states we couldn't find people because a lot of people don't follow me in Wisconsin or Minnesota, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota.
Right.
So what we did was we would go into Walmart and do some act of kindness for somebody. We bought cell phones for people, pay people's groceries, and even pay fees for animals at the animal shelters, and also brought dog food if we couldn't find individuals to bless.
That is amazing. And you went to, you did go to every state?
Oh yeah, for all 48, and then the last two we flew.
Wow. Now, are you a nonprofit organization, or is this all out
Yes.
of your own pocket?
A Future Superhero and Friends is a nonprofit, but 80% of the funds actually do come from my pocket. You know, that's I hate to say it all the time, but
Yeah,
that's the truth. You know, and I'm not a big uh, corporation nonprofit or whatnot, but the stuff when I do events and stuff, people think that some corporation sponsored it because my mom taught me how to make stuff look presentable and make it look like it costs $1 million when it only costs a couple hundred. You know.
yeah. Wow. And so what inspires you to do this? What is it that, made you wake up one day and say, this is my calling?
I lost my mother in 2009 to cancer. I fell into a 5-year depression period, and one day, I just woke up and said, I can't live life like this. I was actually laying in this bed that you see me on right now, just every day coming here and just, I don't know, you hear a song from your mom that my mom used to like, and I just be crying. And this was just like a 5-year thing. And one day I said, I can't live like this. That's when uh, my coworkers gave me 400 hours just to take off work to get my mind back right, and I'll never forget that. I really appreciated that because that helped me grow into the person that I am. So that day, upon going back to work, I sat in the car and I called my mom like I usually do, and then her phone went to voicemail, and I just lost it and started crying because she's no longer here. So I called a job. I told them give me like an hour to get myself together, and I sat there for some strange reason. I was just wasting time, and I picked up the phone and I made an Instagram account. The first person to pop up was Officer Tommy Norman in North Little Rock, Arkansas. He's a police officer that does great community work. Second person that popped up was a hip hop trooper, and what he does is he wears a red stormtrooper outfit, and I love Star Wars, and he flipped the script and he has a radio with it, so it's like a hip hop trooper. And I
Mm,
love hip hop, and I love Star Wars, and I love what Norman was doing. So, and I love what I was doing. So I slammed all of those together, and I created this nonprofit. And what you see and what you've seen is what is a product of that.
wow. And so how many years have you been doing this then?
I mean, all my life I've been a giver. I'll never forget when I was young. There was a kid at this private school I went to. His parents came from Korea, and his mom was struggling to get him lunch. And I used to tell my mom to make an extra sandwich to give to him every day. And from then on, it just carried on to years and years. And 2009, after losing her, that's when I really, decided that I need to make a change and start helping more people. And 2017, that's when I created the nonprofit, and I've just been going strong ever since.
Wow. What would you say is the biggest challenge of running your own non-for-profit to this scale?
When I first started, I thought I'm gonna get this nonprofit, and the funds will just rain like rain, and it's just the total opposite. And I hope people understand that this running a nonprofit is not as easy as you think. I have to apply for these grants. I get denied like 9 out of 10 times, but I continue to do the work and continue to do the work because if I would have stopped a long time ago, I probably wouldn't have made it to Good Morning America, so these people could see what I actually do, and I'm just I'm just a person here, just like anybody else, just trying to make it to the next day. And I just want people to be inspired to do what I'm doing because this is much needed in the world right now.
I totally agree. Um, I do the real life superhero thing with my team. Um, my audience has heard a lot of stories about what I do, and we to see more people doing it, and even to a bigger scale, it it definitely inspires me, and
Yeah,
I know you're an inspiration to others. So,
thank you. Yes, that's
uh,
what we're here for. Is to show love and compassion. I always tell people it's not about materialistic items. It's like when you're a kid, you don't understand that, but as you become older, we're supposed to help people. That's what the love and the compassion. That's what life is about. But people don't see that.
yeah, I wholly agree. Where can people keep up with what you're doing and keep up with your story?
You can visit our website, www.futuresuperhero.org or .com. They have all the social media links there. Instagram is a future superhero, Facebook, Yuri Williams, or a future superhero and friends. And, you can follow the mission there. I mean, I tell people all the time, bring your Kleenex because there are going to be times you're laughing, you're going to be crying. It's just a positive page. just it's not like any other page.
Well, we'll make sure all your links are in the description of this video.
Okay.
Yeah, please go check out Yuri and see how maybe you can help his crusade. But Yuri, thanks for coming on, and Chris, we send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Chris. Well, that's our show. Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get updated whenever we upload new content. Tongue twister. Until next time, good night, my sweet baby angels. I'll see you in the future.